Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to the Ace and I Podcast, episode 40. We made it. Yay. Oh,
Okay. I was a
anyway,
little bit late.
welcome back. Today's going to be an epic bitch fest by
Oh,
both of us.
yeah, yeah.
We're just, a couple grumpy old men, and, shit's annoying. You know what I mean? What else do we talk about? Everything we like, nobody fucking cares. We might as well bitch about something, right?
Nobody will care, but at least we got to do it. You know?
Oh, can I clarify something real quick about the last episode? I fucked up. Okay. And my wife didn't ask me to do this, but I'm doing it because I was watching the last episode. And remember how we were talking about like fucked up parents just, they'll leave their kids wherever and they go to the bar? Right.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Kind of briefly. Well, I had said, my mom used to do that shit. Right. And I said, my wife can attest. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I had left out key information because what I meant to say was her mom was an alcoholic at one time. Louise is, I don't know, a bazillion years sober, so good job, Louise. But she used to just dump the fucking kids off, and she would go to the bar. She would. What I meant was that generation, our parents' generation, were fucked up. They used to do that shit. A lot of us were latchkey kids, and they would fucking just take off, and we'd be all fending for ourselves out in the street and fucking getting in trouble. But I had left that key information. It sounded like I was talking about my wife being fucked up and leaving her kids at the bar, but
Oh, that's what I thought.
yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Yeah.
for one, my wife doesn't drink, right? So she's never done that to her kids.
They're all fucking soda bar.
She's been the victim of that. She wasn't the one leaving kids and going to the bar. So I just want to clarify that. I was laughing, but at the same time, like, that didn't sound right. And then I told my wife ahead of time. She goes, "Man, you did make me sound fucked up." I just want to clarify that. So, all right, we'll move on. Next.
So, yeah, no, I mean, that's what it sounded like when you said that. But I didn't, and then I, like what you said, because I know she doesn't drink. And I was like, well, okay, well, maybe,
It's that form of dyslexia I have where my mind's going and it wants to say something, but it doesn't always transfer well out my mouth, and that's why I get in trouble a lot. So
oh, yeah.
it happens. What are you gonna do? But it's perfect for a podcast.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, back episode 40. It sounds like we've both had a hell of a week since the last episode. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I just feel like people are getting dumb, dude. Like, I don't know, is it maybe the heat? Like everybody, it's just it's warming up, and people are just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be more dumb."
That's part of it, and you know what? I kind of see it on both ends. I've noticed that I've been dragging ass. My wife and I had thrown a party this past week, and I spent a lot of the last week getting ready for it. But shit, like the weekend and the last couple days, like, man, I'm lazy. I don't want to do anything, and I know the heat has a lot to do with it, but it's probably affecting all our cylinders. Everybody,
Yeah.
we got to get acclimated, and it's like you go from like cool weather to like fucking hot as hell, and it builds tension and anger and yeah. So yeah, there are a lot of dumb
yeah.
people though.
Well, normally, when I say I'm high strung or whatever, things will bother me, but in a different way. I normally try to keep, cool about a lot of things. It's just, occasionally when all that fucking bottled up or whatever, it kind of blew up the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm driving out of the complex. There's some Indian dude, and I'm just mentioning he's an Indian dude because he is. And so he's driving out all fucking crazy and stuff, but I had pulled out in front of him because he was like not out yet. And we drive out, make the right-hand turn, go up the road. It's a one lane going down the road that we were on. And so I'm like directly in front of him. So he's riding my ass, right? And I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I mean, like I'm doing 40. It's 40 there. I'm not going too slow. So I see that he's like trying to be a dickhead, right? So he's like right behind me. He like moves over to the right, like he's going to pass me on the fucking like bike lane or shoulder or whatever that is. And so I got in front of him. And then I'm like, okay, you're gonna fucking ride me. Like, I hit my brakes, and I was ready to like stop right there in the fucking middle of the road, get out of the car. Well, this guy goes around me on my left side into oncoming traffic in the double yellow, gets caught at the light, makes a right, so he's able to go. I'm like, oh, okay, you're gonna be dumb, like you're gonna fucking play games. And normally I'm not like mad to the point where like I'm gonna follow somebody or that kind. No, this guy really pissed me off, and I don't know if it was just like it was warm or I was just like already kind of like other things have been bugging me.
Well, he was Indian.
Well, there's okay, you add that to it. I don't know, but it's like everyone.
I'm just kidding, Indian people.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, okay, now I can't DoorDash because this dude's totally gonna fuck with my food.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe I'm gonna tell you. I know what it was, dude. I know what it was, and it just fucking hit me right now. Fucking Xfinity. All the all these motherfuckers I talk to, bro.
I could have gone 10 more episodes without fucking hearing anything about Xfinity.
Okay, then Comcast. I was like, all these people I talked to that had that accent.
Yeah.
And I think that's what fucking just finally, threw me over the line. Anyway, so I end up catching him at the second light, and he's trying to get away, right? Because he's just some like younger dude or whatever.
Fuck you, bloody.
I rolled my window down, dude, and I'm looking over at him like, "Pull over, motherfucker!" Oh, hey, I'm sorry. Don't fucking apologize. You're apologizing because you're stuck at a light with me.
By the way, here's a sticker with the QR code to the Ace Night Podcast.
I was gonna stick one on him, all right.
Guli, guli, guli.
You're gonna love what we say about Indian people. You should watch.
Mostly me.
Yeah.
It's not because I hate, it's just because racism's funny.
Well, there you go. Yeah, no, you get a pass. It's been said.
Yep.
And so yeah, no, it was just that, dude. It's like it was kind of like a bad feeling at the end. I felt like I was like, man, I can't be doing shit like that, getting that upset over stuff or whatever. But
right.
I don't know, dude. Like every now and then, like I try to be super like passive about a lot of things, but this fucking dude just like set me over the line that day, and I was just like, fuck you. You stop so I can hit you.
Yeah,
he didn't want to.
Believe me, I mean, I run into so many types. Just driving Uber. And what's funny is I think most of the time these people act this way because, hate to say it, Indian guys driving Uber, a lot of people say you're rude and you're not very efficient and everything else. So I don't know. I guess I look Indian, so they treat me like shit sometimes. But no, I understand the flare ups. Especially
You do call me buddy a lot.
But yeah, it's like you're on the road all day. You're gonna deal with a lot of this shit. But when I'm doing Uber, I go into old man mode, where I'm going the speed limit. You'll get dinged, right? So there are certain things that you just said, like I wouldn't do normally, like drive crazy. You know what I mean? Drive excessive speed and stuff. I got to take it easy when I do Uber. But no, I totally understand the flare ups.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, it's like not very often that I'm doing stuff like that. It just, that day, man, like it was just the wrong fucking day for this dude. And he's lucky. I made a turn to go a different direction because I was like, oh, wait, I'm supposed to go this way. But I wanted to fucking beat the shit out of this dude. And so I was supposed to go the same direction he did. But luckily, I wasn't thinking of like, where am I going to go? Because I didn't want to follow him anymore.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, at that point, I was like, oh, yeah, I better back off because, he's going to say something or do something, one more extra step just to fucking make me that much more mad. And then, I'll lose my shit and then it's not going to be good for anybody. It's like, yeah, you have to accept a collect call from jail so we can do the podcast.
Yeah. And then I don't know how to do it on this end.
Oh, yeah.
We'd be totally fucked.
Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, the video probably cuts off anyway.
Yeah,
so it doesn't
probably.
matter. Yeah. I mean, and I'm here and it still does it. So who fucking cares? But yeah, no, it'll, you'll have to like do the green screen, wear an orange jumpsuit with me. That'd be pretty cool.
That would. Actually.
I'm somebody's bitch. I'm fucking half baked.
I'll wear makeup.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Hey, what happened to the urinal?
Oh, shit, dude. Okay, so I texted.
waiting.
No, okay, I'm gonna tell you. So you've seen that meme, right? Where it's like, and normally you send it to me. It's like, hey, are you a 49er fan? So then the two dudes are like right at the same fucking urinal
fucking
together. And it's like
balls.
Dude, there's like a row of fucking urinals, like there's like 20 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, because I'm a Niner fan, so JP always has to give me shit. He's like, are you a Niner fan? So then the guy's like right next to him or right on top of the other guy.
Yeah.
And so yesterday, public place, you go to the restroom. And so, like, for the guys that listen, you know what we're talking about. For women, normally there's a bank of, stalls where you just go over there and pee. So there's kind of like an unwritten rule for us. And I think most people kind of already know it. It's like,
Yeah, distance.
yeah, yeah. So
6 feet apart, please.
it's COVID rules, dude.
Wear a mask.
Yeah, yeah. Or even like Ghostbusters, never cross streams.
Yeah.
See on the other side, Ray?
What's funny, the old school cherry auction, I used to go in there to go piss, and the fucking Pisces, but there'd be like 3 or 4 of those motherfuckers all around one toilet.
Yeah.
That's back when the cherry auction had one fucking toilet, and they're all, and they're all fucking crossing streams. Bunch of fucking foreskin everywhere. I'm like, fuck,
Dude.
I'm a little kid. It was traumatizing.
Candlestick Park, dude. They had that fucking trough.
Oh, yeah,
Remember?
the trough. I
Yeah.
remember a girl came in and shit in it once.
Oh, jeez.
I guess there was a line. It wasn't. No, yeah, it was Candlestick. Holy shit.
Remember that?
Yeah. So, yeah, she came in. I guess there was a large line in the women's. She came and she fucking just fucking wiped and left. The guys were like, "What the fuck?" And she didn't give a shit. But yeah.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
good old urinal etiquette.
That was what I texted you. I was like, oh, do you have a topic? Because I was like, hey, topic urinal etiquette.
You just
So,
triggered a memory for
Dude,
me.
I had one. So I walked into the restroom and it was pretty empty, right? And there was probably like fucking 10 urinals lined up. And they had that little divider thing that goes like right in between because obviously people want to watch you pee, which is really weird. And so
I know
then,
I'd like to.
yeah, no, I mean, well, also too, you're at a fucking urinal. I don't know how there's piss on the floor, dude. Like, how did you miss? You're right next to the fucking target.
Well, that's what happens when you're like me, when your balls stick out farther.
Oh,
And it just kind of water slides down.
it's like, what do you call it?
If you have a weak stream, it's going to happen.
It's like, yeah, the overbite, or like an overball.
An overball.
So
Yeah.
it's just like,
I have to stand on my hands now to take a piss, keep it from happening.
well, you know what I'm thinking it is all those little like Oaxacan dudes that are over there that don't fucking reach
Yeah.
the urinal.
And that's true because they only have one of those ones that are real short,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. The handicap one.
And sometimes I'll walk into places where the fucking urinals are fucking this high. I'm like, the fuck?
Oh,
What's
dude,
going on here? Who pisses here? Basketball players?
right? You're all on tippy toes trying to piss in
Yeah.
it. And then the other one's made for wheelchairs, I guess.
Yeah.
They're like, and then you just like have to pee there.
Yeah. I just sit down now.
Oh, yeah.
There's less of a mess. You can relax a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
sometimes you have to shit. You realize
You didn't even know.
Oh, I have to shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
just sit down. But
So-
anyway, go ahead.
So there's like one dude, right? And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave a space. I'm going to go to the next one. Yeah, it's a fucking rule. I mean, everybody knows. And so then next thing you know, some dude just walks up and he's like right in between both of us. And I look around, I'm like, really, dude? I mean, come on, man. Like, there's fucking like, what happened? Like, you didn't want to walk like 2 more steps just to get to another, like, make a safe distance?
Well,
I mean, dude,
obviously he wants to be the salami in the sandwich.
dude,
You should have pissed on him.
I should have. I thought about it.
What are
just
you doing? Just like
Yeah,
keep
just
going?
look over. Yeah. Do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But I was like, I walked out of that restroom. Did my business, walked out, washed my hands and all that stuff, walk out. I'm like, topic, urinal etiquette. I'm like,
That was like-
motherfucker.
I was like, it's out of the book. But what's funny is when you first sent it, do you
it
remember?
came up wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, it said tribal.
Yeah.
You said tribal etiquette. And I'm thinking to myself, like what? Native Americans?
Well, I mean, I was at an Indian gaming casino when I peed,
And
so it
then-
does make sense.
And then he edited it into urinal, and then I started laughing. I'll go, fuck, I got to hear about this one.
Yeah, dude. I'm just like, man, who the fuck does that? Like, just, it's kind of like that whole thing with the parking spot.
Mhm.
And you know what I'm talking about. You're like, oh, okay, you know what? I don't mind walking, and I don't want my fucking doors all dinged up because some asshole's kid just kick their door open or whatever.
Right.
So I'll go wherever. It doesn't matter. Walmart, like pick a fucking place. And so I'm like, I'm going to park over there way the fuck out in the middle of nowhere. And then so I'm looking at Walmart now and the building's like this big, from a fucking distance. It's like you're going to Candlestick all over again.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, you know what? No big deal. I'm going to park out here. No one's going to fucking ding my truck, my, vehicle, whatever. And so then I'm like, cool, park. No one's around me. And I get back out It's all fucking empty except for the one guy that thought it'd be cool to park right next to me still.
Mm-hmm.
Does that happen to you, or is it just
Yeah,
me?
it's kind of weird because I do that all the time when I go to
You
Walmart.
park next to people that
No, I go purposely. I park farther away
Yeah.
because I'm fat. I can use a few extra steps in my life,
Mm-hmm.
right? And what I like to do is park right next. Like when I go to Walmart, for example, or one in Clovis, I'd like to go to. I park next to the cart return, only because I don't want to go, unload my shit and then have to walk more steps to go dump it off, right? So I'll take my cart and then I'll put it right in the cart return right next to me and take off, and everything's hunky dory. But every once in a while there is that person, and I don't know. Okay, I have kind of a little car. It's a mini SUV. It's a Volkswagen Tiguan, just a little car. It's got a rack. I love it. It drives great.
has a nice rack.
It has a nice rack. But I don't know what it is. Big trucks like to park right next to me. So sometimes backing out is a fucking pain in the ass. I do have that little rear view screen that I follow quite a bit, like when I'm backing into some places. But when I got two big ass trucks right next to me and I'm trying to back out in, Walmart parking lots, cars are like, and it's like, fuck, I'm just waiting for my turn. So I start backing out. Every time it's a fucking hazard.
Yeah.
So you don't have that sight there. So what I started doing now is like when I'm backing up, I'm honking. Just to be that extra annoying. But it works. People fucking stop. Even people that are walking stop for
You
me.
sound like a UPS vehicle.
Yeah.
Beep, beep, and just back
I'm like, fuck you, I'm backing up. It's
Like
my turn.
like a forklift.
I'll make a fucking stink. Speaking of bitching, but yeah, it's like I do that too. And there's always somebody that parks next to you. I don't know what that. Well, maybe it's just somebody. It's like have some detachment issues or something.
Dude, I mean, what you're saying right now though about parking next to those like the cart corral things, I won't do it.
Because you're worried about the cart.
Again, yeah, it's the same fucking thing. I don't know how people miss. I mean, okay, the cart corral is pretty fucking big, but somehow somebody thought it's a better idea to leave that shit right next to my vehicle, where like it's probably the same fucking person that misses the goddamn urinal.
Probably.
Like, how'd you miss like this like an opening for a full cart to go into just the same way you peed on the ground?
Right. Yeah. Underballs.
Yeah. They got underballs. They can't fucking park their cart right. I'm gonna use underball from now on.
Yeah. When I worked for the city, I'm sure you'd taken shits at the fucking city courtyard.
Oh yeah.
You remember that bathroom there by the tire shop?
Yeah.
They had a lot of stalls, right? I don't know what it is. Like every time I went in there, I worked in landscaping first, and I would go in there just, certain times in the morning, and everybody's already out and about. But, when you go work on the west side, that's like the one, that or Chandler Airport. Is it Chandler?
Oh yeah, Chandler. Yeah.
I would go use those restrooms if I had to, but every time I went in there was like nobody there. But every once in a while there would be a fucking person. Like I'm sitting there fucking squeezing some cheese, and some motherfucker comes in and he gets installed right next to me. That makes no sense to me. I'm like, dude, you got the whole room. I mean, you got a little bit of privacy, but still, then you hear,
Yeah.
like fuck, I could have heard that like 6 stalls away. It's like, come on. Anyway,
Well, JP, is that you?
People are fucking weird, man.
Dude, that's the other thing I have. I like just talking about the whole urinal thing. I don't know why people think it's okay. Here's another one of the things, the etiquette, urinal etiquette. Okay, we're both peeing right now, right?
I know I am. It's a slow drip.
Hey, so what do you got going on later? Oh, dude, I don't want people fucking talking to me. You're laying a stream, dude. Just finish your fucking bit. We can talk when we're washing our hands or whatever, but I don't need to have a full-on conversation with you while I'm trying to take a leak.
And then they're face talkers too?
Yeah.
They gotta lean in?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, oh, man, can you just fucking let me pee in peace?
Cuckoo.
That's why you just got to go full-on into a stall.
Well, I got to a certain point where I wasn't holding back. I would tell them, dude, can I concentrate on my fucking stream here?
Yeah.
Let's talk at the wash basin, huh? What do you think?
It's like, I don't want to pee on the ground because Ace is going to talk shit about me. He's like, and then I
gotta make sure he goes over my balls this time, okay?
The overball.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, no, dude. Yeah, that happened yesterday. I was like, fucking, I walked right out of the bathroom.
He
Like,
immediately thought to
yeah,
text
I was
me.
like, I have to fucking tell JP this because I don't know why I'm so bothered by this right now.
No, that's pretty annoying.
It is, dude. But, whatever. Public places.
Yeah.
Um, that one. Okay, so speaking of the yard, dude, like when you went to the restrooms, that one it was like really sketchy. The one that was over there by the gas pumps. Did you ever go there?
Yeah, yeah. It was like in between two buildings.
Yeah.
I mean, it was where Hobbs worked.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I think I went once. It was
Dude.
just wasn't a single toilet.
It was a single one. I mean, there was like a men's and a women's, but
Oh,
like
okay, yeah, yeah,
no, for sure. Like it was something out of like the fucking horror film, dude. When you go in there, it was not nice.
yeah. Well, Hobbs used it. That's why.
Yeah. No, it's like when you go to Pismo, like the old bathrooms before they updated them.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it was like that, man. It was like, oh, what the fuck? And how do we have sand in here?
yeah.
we're all landlocked, but there's like beach sand for whatever
It's all the
reason.
dirty, those dirty city workers
Yeah,
go in
dude.
there and fucking bathe in the fucking sink. I don't know.
There's the hobos, dude, doing that fucking bird bath thing.
Like I always thought, like the Chandler Airport one was creepy,
We talked about that,
but
remember?
it was always clean.
Yeah.
Like those motherfuckers were on point with keep cleaning that shit.
It was super cold in there all the time, too.
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
matter.
pretty sure it was haunted.
Yeah.
So
Well, that was kind of like talking about working for the city and stuff. That was kind of the thing with new hires and anybody that came on and you were like training somebody new. It wasn't like, hey man, you're gonna learn the fucking job eventually, right? But what you really need to know where you can go get good food and where you can go use the restroom.
mhm.
And that was always the thing. There was like certain places depending on what area you worked in or whatever.
Another one of those unwritten rules,
Yeah. No,
rite
if
of passage or whatever.
yeah, if you're gonna train somebody, dude, that's what you fucking told them: where to eat and where to go use the restroom. Because some motherfuckers gonna see your city vehicle out in the road somewhere and call and complain that he's been there for 4 hours. And it's like, no, I just stopped to take a leak. And then some dude walked up to the next urinal and wanted to have a fucking conversation with me.
Yeah, for sure. Good times.
Yeah, oh yeah. Hey, dude, I saw you posted on Facebook, man. I don't know if you wanted to talk about this, but you ran into somebody.
Oh yeah, his name was Kevin Kapinski. He was a fucking nut, man. Guy's pretty interesting. He's so high strung, like he is like ADHD. Even
I like him already.
in his fucking 60s. You know what I mean? He's like, like you remember that little that cartoon? Hey, what are you gonna do, Spike? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Oh,
You
yeah,
know the
yeah.
one jumping around the bulldog, and the bulldog's like, shut up. Like this, like Kapinski, he was just this little scrawny guy, and he was he was a little older when he started with the city, but he was just always so focused. Like I used to call him kill him and grill him because he reminded me of those football players, like would fucking bang on the fucking the locker room.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean? Get all pumped up before the game. He was just always fucking full of energy. And I think it was kind of an alcoholic one time because sometimes he would come and there was a bunch of jokes about him, just like they had a bunch of jokes about me. But when we got together, a couple interesting characters, you know what I mean? We'd have some fucking fun. And we'd always get in trouble too. Like we were always on fucking timeout and shit.
What department?
City of Fresno water.
Oh, right off. Okay.
And just like him, the job kind of beat him down. He got a I don't know, lawsuit or whatever because his back was jacked up and they were trying to make him, stay. And he got that all resolved, and now I think he's pretty much semi-retired, but he works for his church and he does Instacart too. And that fucking guy was shopping for a lot of people because his cart was full, and he was one of those that he used to work for Save Mart for like 30 years. He said,
Oh, wow, okay.
So he's got like 2 pensions coming. He's gonna be fine. But he he was telling this guy, hey, this this one that has the expiration date's passed, and like he was just like he just wanted to make sure everything was right for the people he was doing, and he's one of those types that would like go the extra mile to help some old lady out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he was such a fucking like funny, cool dude. We had a little conversation about we went to this Mexican restaurant, and he had this new girlfriend, and I had a new girlfriend at the time, which became my wife way back when. But me and him, like these girls didn't even talk. They were on their fucking phones the whole time, and me and him were getting fucking wasted. I think it was Toledo's, way up north, like Knees and something.
Blackstone.
No, it was way up Knees and Willow or something. And I don't know if it was Toledo's or something like that.
Okay.
but I don't think they're there
Well,
anymore.
I'm picturing the one right there on what is it, like Minaret? No, knees. No, that's further up. Like Minarets and Blackstone, right there where there's a 7-Eleven, and then there's that,
That one,
restaurant. Isn't
yeah,
in
that one could
Toledo's?
be Toledo's. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that is.
I just threw the name. Fuck the name. Anyway, we used to go there. We would eat and
Well, that these
drink,
number 8,
but they had these fucking $15 margaritas, or like literally like that big.
like a fishbowl.
And we fucking would drink 3 of those motherfuckers and get all fucked up, and we'd be laughing, and all the people and the patrons would be like, okay, you guys got to get these motherfuckers. They're too loud, right? The fucking girls would leave. It'd be me and him and fucking closing the place. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like one of those type of drinking buddies. We did that a couple times, but I had some good times with him. Now, I lost track with him when I left the city. He was already out on disability and lost communication. And it was good to run into him, man. I got emotional. I mean, fuck, man, I miss you. We gave each other a hug. We laughed, talked about some things, but he had to get back to work, and I was just, doing some little picking, shopping for later. I was gonna get Roman, and so I got stuff for him to eat. But yeah, man, it was good catching up. I got his number, sent him some old pictures, and I would be like, fuck, man, I miss this guy. Every time I would look at Facebook memories, there'd be a bunch of pictures of me and him. So I went through and I gathered as many as I could. I sent it to him. He's like, man, this brings back so many good memories. I was like, we got to hang out. But I think he's not an alcoholic anymore. I am.
Okay.
But he's heavy into his church, and he does a lot. He said he had just made some breakfast for a bunch of people at his church, and now he's doing his Instacart thing, and his fucking cart was all full. I was like, God, I can imagine the fucking work that this guy pumps out because he just has so much energy. And I'm like, I just got tired just watching him shop. You know what I
Wow,
mean?
dude.
So it was good to see him. Kevin Kapiski, miss you, buddy.
Kevin? Wow, okay. Did you give him a sticker?
No, I didn't have any with me, but I did tell him I have a podcast, so I was gonna send him some QR codes. Anyway.
Maybe he can be a guest at some point.
Yeah, guys, if you can get a fucking word in,
Yeah.
he'll probably take over the show.
How does that feel?
What?
Nothing.
Speaking of,
Yeah. Anyway, no, because I saw that and I was like, well, shit. I mean, you look like you were like pretty fucking stoked about running into this dude.
and I wasn't feeling very good yesterday either. I don't know. It was like I kind of woke up kind of out of it, probably because I drank too much the night before, like it usually is. But it was just abnormally. I wasn't myself, and I was just dragging ass. And I'm like, I'm gonna go home and sleep because I don't feel good. And I told my wife, I was like, I was gonna do some Uber, but I don't think so. So I went to the grocery store, ran into him, and I wasn't myself. But it was good to see him. Like I said, it got me emotional. It was like a happy emotion because him and you want to talk about transparent. Like this guy will tell you what he's thinking, which is not always a good thing. And he would just like me, he would get in trouble quite a bit, but he was just so honest. You know what I mean? You knew where he stood. You either like him or you don't, but at least you knew he was fucking honest, and that's why I respected him, liked him.
dude,
so
that's
much.
you.
I guess you either like me or you don't.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'll tell you what I think. So anyway, good to see him.
Well, that's the thing that I have always admired of you, honestly, dude, is that, you're the same fucking person all the time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it doesn't change, and it is one of those things. And I think I am one of those people also that's kind of an acquired taste, I guess, if you can say.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that don't like me, and I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you like me or not. But I mean, for those that are in my circle, I'm fucking there for you no matter what, in any kind of way.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to fucking impress anybody. Who cares?
Not at this point.
No, dude, I'm getting too old.
Look at me. I'm wearing fucking V-neck Pro Club t-shirts. By the way, they're very comfortable. I was telling him right before we started recording that I used to go to the t-shirt outlet and get the crew necks. These fuckers would make 3X shirts, right? But the neck was like fucking 3 inches in diameter. I'm fucking stretching out, just putting my fucking head in. I'm like, who makes these fucking things?
It was like you're giving birth. You're all coming out of that.
Fucking aliens.
You're crowning.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, I'm going to pay a little extra and I'm going to get the V-necks. And they don't look too bad, but they're comfy as fuck. Like, that's one
Yeah.
thing I like about Pro Club. one of the things I don't like is you wash it, they start to fade right away.
Oh,
Like you
yeah.
really shouldn't dry them. You got to hang dry them, but they're comfy, right? And I think from here on out, I'm just going to pay a little extra, and I'm just going to get V-necks. I'm going to have a bunch of
No,
V-necks.
sometimes you have to.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, because I mean, there's yeah, the quality of it. I mean, you have to pay sometimes, and I know I've cut corners on certain things, and it doesn't that work out because you end up buying more of them, and then it fucking costs more at the end.
yeah, like those fucking cheap napkins that I tell the girls at Letty's that they got to get the better napkins, otherwise people are just going to use these fuckers up. You know, the little
Oh
cheap
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
And I'm like, I use fucking 50 of them every time I go because I make messes. I'm like a big fucking ooga booga there, eating my menudo, and I make a big mess. And I go through those fucking napkins, and I'm like, can't you just get like better quality napkins? You're probably gonna pay the same.
Yeah, I mean, you like use one good one,
Yeah, really.
instead of like a whole pack of them.
Mm-hmm.
But
For sure.
so we have to start trying to plan some stuff, man. Like go and play. I mean, we have to get out somewhere at some point and do some more, kind of on location
Yeah.
recordings and stuff.
For sure.
Whether it's on the weekends, I know you're busy for a minute on the weekends or whatever, but like occasionally here and there, I mean, I can take a day off.
Yeah, that would probably be best for me.
Yeah.
Anytime that you take a day off and you feel like recording, let's do it in the daytime.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, because I know your schedule, dude.
Yeah.
And so that's what I was thinking. It was like, well, we can go out and do some stuff and, make a little extra content. Maybe do some more, do some, not more, do a short, for YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We have to do some of those for sure. Get everything out there. Go out and hand out some of the coasters, some of the stickers, and
we got mugs now.
yeah, we have. Well, yeah, mugs for sale.
By the way, Bob had mentioned, hey, what you call it? Where's my mug?
Well, it was from that day forward. If you're a guest, so
Yeah.
Bob, you're gonna have to be back on so you can get a free one.
No, I already told him he's getting one. He's
I'm
got
just
to. You know what I
bullshitting.
mean?
No,
'Cause
I'm bullshitting, dude.
he comments, he listens religiously. I mean, fuck, we got a what you call it?
He's related.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that part. Now he deserves one because when he found out Anthony got one, he's like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?"
Well, I mean, he's your brother-in-law. He's my bro for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, yeah.
Part of the Stoics.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. So you gave one?
I haven't yet. What's funny is when he asked me about it, I was like, don't worry, I got one for you.
It's
I had him
the
there at the
misprint?
house. I was like, why didn't I just give it to him then?
Yeah.
Anyway, well, he'll get one
Yeah,
eventually.
no, for sure.
Him and Mario and all the guys are going to man camp.
Oh, this one time at Man Camp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a dude fest. They go up there and they shoot guns and let kids cuss, all the boys cuss and do whatever. It's
They
just,
stand together at the urinal.
yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I have yet to go. I mean, usually most of it is because I don't know a lot of those people, and Naomi's ex still goes to these events, so I'm a little funny about that because I have a feeling I might hurt him if I see him.
I think we should go.
It's a story for another day, but I was like, no, I don't
Let's
feel
sign up
comfortable.
next year, me and you.
I used to be a little butthurt about it, but anyway, that I couldn't go. But I got used to being okay with it. You know what I mean?
I thought it had like something to do with like some kind of church thing or something.
No, it's not that kind of camp. It's like the opposite. They do
Oh.
all sorts of, weird things. No, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they do. But anyway, opportunity came up. They say, hey, Dick Face isn't going to be there. Maybe you should go. Well, here's the thing. Babe asked me. They don't ask me. And then it's I don't have any time to prepare. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like, I'm always the last to know these type of things. So I'm like, fuck it. You guys go have fun. I'll do something with my wife. It's cool. But anyway, have fun at Man Camp, guys.
Yeah.
Bobby, I'll have your mug here waiting for you when you come back
Yeah.
from Fuckfest.
Yeah. And make sure you go one stall over at the urinal. Don't be
Yeah.
that fucking guy.
Don't be a fag,
Yeah,
please.
come on.
And
man.
wash your balls.
Yeah. You're underball. You're overball.
Anyway, speaking of bitch fest, can I talk about something that kind of triggered me? on
Dude,
Facebook?
I've been waiting to hear it actually.
Yeah, there are certain avenues I don't like to take because I don't want to get people fucking to hate the show, but It's me. Just hate me. Don't hate the show, right?
He said, hate him, don't hate me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this is the show, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, the other day, I was looking through Facebook memories, and something came up. A post, I don't know, it was a year, maybe 2 years ago, and I had posted, Pedro Pascal.
The Mandalorian.
Yeah, good actor. I've seen him in quite a bit of stuff. I like him in quite a bit of stuff. I liked him in
Narcos.
Narcos. He was great in Narcos, and I didn't know he was one of these, right? Back in the day, didn't really care, right? Because I'm not one of those guys that follows celebrities like paparazzi. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people like that, and I don't even do that with athletes, right?
I'm going to tell you right now, I just barely found out.
I just told you
Yeah.
he's a hotalon.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's a good-looking guy. You can kind of see it, but he is not the manly guy that you thought he was because you saw him in certain things. But what's funny, in Game of Thrones, he plays a little part. I remember thinking, man, he plays too good of a bisexual, which he was in that fucking show. But anyway, enough about that. So I had commented, and I must have saw like something on TikTok or Shorts or something. The guy's everywhere. He's in everything, right? And I posted, I think it was something to the
He's kind of like the Latin Kevin Hart.
Yeah, but
he's everywhere, dude. He's everywhere.
Right, but
Yeah.
Pascal, at least he does a little bit more quality stuff.
Yeah, no. No, I mean, I just meant by he's everywhere.
We'll get back to
Yeah.
Kevin Hart. So I had posted something like, aren't there any more Latin gay guys that could take some of these roles? I mean, save some roles for the rest of the Latinos or something like that.
Come on, Mark, pick it up.
And so somebody had commented, an acquaintance of ours, and she goes, sounds like somebody's jealous. And that bugged me. I didn't even argue, but just seeing it again, and I thought to myself, that is such a lame, fucking lazy comment. And just, by the way, just based on that comment, I know who you voted for last election, okay? Because
I stand with her.
because here's the thing. I can separate two things. I don't have to, there's two different discussions there. For one, he's a good actor. I enjoyed his stuff. I just named him off. It's good. But he doesn't have to be in everything, right? He doesn't have to be. And like, okay, here's the problem. Okay, these are the same people who are like, oh, we need more Latino actors out there. We need more Latino roles. Well, who do you think's fucking controlling that? This fucking DEI movement, right?
Fucking Disney.
Whoever's involved, right, in it. But there's this elitist group that's kind of controlling who's popular, who's not, and then all the fans just kind of fucking eat it up. There were some other Latino actors I really, really liked, but you don't see them. That Michael Pena guy, he's been in a few things, but he was in Fury. He was really good. Fury was 12 years ago, by the way.
Wow,
What
dude.
the fuck has he done since? This guy's a good
Ant-Man.
fucking... Has he?
Yeah,
I
was
mean,
Ant-Man.
I haven't seen it, but he's a good actor. I like him, but you don't see him enough.
He was in. He had a short part in Gone in 60 Seconds. You probably didn't want to watch it.
How long ago was that?
Nicolas Cage. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
He kind of reminded me of Jacob Vargas. Remember him? He played in Friday, and he played in Vita
Friday?
Loca. He played in Mi Familia.
Oh yeah, yeah,
right. He was a good actor too. This Michael Pena reminds me of this
yeah.
guy.
And he's funny.
But like, I can't name any of these Latin actors. But you see Pedro Pascal. By the way, he's not Mexican. He's Latino. I think he's from fucking, I don't know, Argentina, Colombia, or some shit. But good actor. I'm not saying anything bad about him. It's just, you have this group, this mindset, this movement of equality, and it's very hypocritical. And I'm going to explain. Do you remember a few years ago, there was this movie, I think Scorsese did it. Leo DiCaprio was in it. And I was really pumped up to see it. My wife was too, because in all honesty, the fucking trailer looked pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like a historic piece, whatever. Turn of the century type shit. But it was called Killer of the Flower Moon. I never get it right, and I had to look it up today because I knew I'd fuck it up. But it's Killer of the Flower Moon. Not going to go into what it's about, but it deals with some indigenous peoples that lived on land that had oil, and they got fucking swindled. They got fucked over. And so, me not knowing going into watching it that there was some kind of movement behind it, some kind of a relay, a cause. I didn't know anything about it. So my wife and I went to go see it, and we left halfway through. It was that fucking bad to me. Okay, to her too. And my wife and I, we don't agree on a lot of movies. Like 95% of the movies that we like, we just don't sync up. But we agreed on one thing: this movie fucking sucked. The sound score was off. The acting seemed, I don't know, it was poor quality. Like just,
It's not going to be on BET.
I don't know.
That's probably why.
I don't remember if I saw any black people in it. But anyway, it wasn't very good. I didn't like it. So that night or the day before, I actually saw the Facebook page of this movie, and I was blown away by all the comments. There were a couple negative comments, right? I'm sure there were a lot more, but I think they were buried in all the fucking suck-assing and the smoke blowing and just like, oh, it was superb. And that, like, it was just over the top. And in retrospect, I'm thinking that they're probably bots, or somebody paid to fucking make all these positive comments on it. So I simply posted or commented, all honesty, I think it was pretty bad. It was terrible, right? I didn't say anything too nasty.
Where do we find these bots?
I don't know.
Because we need some.
They could be overseas. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean,
there are some conspiracy theories. I've heard it on Rogan where people think that these bots are actually, they're paid and they're ran overseas to fight regulations and just like find loopholes and shit like that. I don't know the specifics of it.
I just want them to be like the Ace and I podcast. Those guys are amazing.
Yeah, if we can find somebody to
yeah.
do that for us, that'd be great.
At least one bot.
Well, we do have bots. They're our fucking 15 fans. If they can fucking do that, that'd be great.
We have 16.
Oh, well, either way, we can't get them to fucking comment.
Yeah, it's okay.
If you're not getting free coasters, sons of bitches.
Honestly, I'm probably okay with it because I'm like, right now, I'm at a low. So I really don't need to hear, like, you guys fucking suck.
Yeah, I would be happy to hear that.
Yeah, no.
So anyway, I commented on this fucking page. I thought it was terrible. And people lost their fucking shit. Like, I was getting motherfucked up and down, which I thought was funny at the time, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, who gives a shit? That's my opinion, right? You guys. So there's one comment that stuck out. And this person said, and it did bother me, and I remember it to this day. It says, well, sounds like somebody didn't want to hear the truth. So there goes that same old generalization, the liberal mindset where it's like, heaven forbid you have a difference of opinion on something. I am separating, the quality of the movie. I don't give a shit what they're peddling, whatever, cause that they're.
I saw that, dude. I saw it. It came up like a, what do you call it? It was when you shared a memory and somebody had posted that about the truth or whatever. Yeah.
So, and I'm like, how stupid is this, right? But I didn't go on commenting. But here's my take on it. Because I can separate, first and foremost, a lot of bad things happen in history. Okay, there are peoples that got fucked over by other peoples, right? And you can still make a good fucking movie, right?
Yeah.
And have that, that message that you want to, so people in this woke mental state are so focused on projecting a message that they're not thinking about, okay, well, we could have improved this a little bit. We're not going to just say, oh, it's good because of the message, right? Like, I don't remember walking out of pick one, Last of the Mohicans, Tombstone, Thunderheart.
Dances with Wolves.
Which,
by the way, when you're talking about the whole typecast, I mean, whenever, dude, I don't know their names, but there's probably like maybe 10 actors who, hey, we're going to need a Native American. and it's the same fucking ones all the time because there's no more
Yeah. And so I'm going to get to this,
Yeah.
hypocrisy?
hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy of Hollywood or whoever's running this fucking bullshit. So, okay,
Weinstein.
here's one, The Revenant, right? I remember saying, hey, man, that was a good fucking movie, but man, those Native Americans were really treated like shit. You had both of those. You had the message and you had a good quality movie. I'm sorry, but Killers of the Flower Moon sucked ass. I'm not saying in general, because you had good actors, right? I think the girl who won the Academy Award, they might have won more than one. I don't know. It wasn't deserving, but she did a good job. Leo, I think, was poor casted. You know, I like him as an actor. I love him in a lot of movies, but I don't think he was the right guy. Robert De Niro's character just seemed very overdone. Like he was in the wrong spot. And this is the thing I have a problem with Scorsese. Like he's put out a lot of good shit. Okay, I have a lot of respect for him as a movie writer. You seen The Irishman?
Yeah.
Okay, if you were to read that script, you'd be like, this is pretty fucking cool. It's like I can, this could be really, really good, right? Entertaining. I don't know if it's factual, all that stuff. I couldn't get past Robert De Niro playing a 30-something-year-old guy in the movie.
Yeah.
Right. And I think there was an age progression, over a period of years, but the guy looked fucking 70 something and he was supposed to be 30 something. I couldn't get past that. You know what it reminded me of? Like picture you're on the perfect date, supposedly, and you're out there eating a nice restaurant.
We're at Chinese.
Yeah. You're eating, or Mediterranean for that matter,
Oh,
whatever.
gosh.
And so you're with this girl and she's got a banging body. You know what I mean? You got tons of money. You know what I mean? You got a nice car. The only problem is you can't get past the fucking girl looks like Ace here, right? In the face. She has a goatee. Sorry, Bob.
She's Indian.
I'm getting out. Yeah, she's Indian. Well, whatever the case may be, like that's what it's like. It's like that. What does he owe Robert De Niro to where he has to get, like, even Joe Pesci was great in that movie. Harvey Keitel was in that movie. There was a lot of good actors, but Robert De Niro was the fucking ugh.
Do you think it's that whole Adam Sandler thing where he kind of gets the same group of people all the time?
Because he trusts them.
Yeah,
I can understand that, but
Yeah.
how are you gonna let your that friendship? Like I'm gonna say, look, dude, I want this to be a little bit better.
Yeah.
I don't think you're right for the part. Let me give you an older part. You know what I mean?
They need somebody younger like Harrison Ford.
Yeah. It's
Right?
like-
I mean, fuck, man. There's no young actors that could have just done that.
all I know is that was my only knock on The Irishman. Right, this
Yeah.
killer of the Flower Moon. I just didn't think it was good. I think it should have been held on the shelf and maybe written just a little bit better. It almost felt like it was being forced.
Straight to DVD.
Yeah, like seriously, like there are some shit that you see on streaming that are pretty bad,
Yeah.
and at least you could say they're trying. Right,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
putting shit out there. They're trying to be inventive.
Worse than like recycling old shit and trying to fucking bring it
Yeah,
back.
that drives me up the
Dude,
wall
I just
too.
saw that they were gonna do Goonies again, but with new actors.
See that
Yeah, you
there's
don't need to do that. You don't need to do that.
certain things they need to leave, and then
Yeah.
plus I don't know what to believe with the whole AI bullshit. People are always pumping in.
No, but I've been hearing that for a minute. That
Oh, really?
they're doing a Goonies, yeah.
So
And Naomi brought up Spaceballs, by the way. Sorry.
oh yeah. But see that, and at least that one's going to be a sequel.
Yeah,
and
Mel Brooks.
that's a silly spoof. You're okay
Yeah.
with this, but what they're trying, I don't know if you've noticed, but after the last few years, and I keep going back to it, but there's a reason for it because I can see it, and if you can't see it, then I'm sorry, you just see in black and white, like literally, right? But the last few years, the movies that they're getting all these awards, right? And they're being pumped and they all have the same actors, or they're all like friends, or it's all nepotism, or I'm probably gonna end up in a fucking ditch face down somewhere if I say this, but I don't give a shit. I've had enough, damn it. Fuck you, Hollywood. But anyway, you're either you're connected somehow, whether it's the Jewish community, the black community, LG, whatever the fuck, right?
LGHD TV.
And they want their friends, they want their people in it. And then you see the hypeness and the blowing smoke and the kissing ass on the red carpets. That's why I stopped watching this shit.
It's like an overcorrection of something.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what? It's reparations time. This is our time. Let's.
The Black Mermaid. I mean, okay, everybody lost their shit over it, and that's like, okay, but you know, like when you're doing the live action, like, shouldn't it look like what you were doing in the first place?
Yeah,
I
probably.
mean, you know, like, would they do? I don't know. I mean, pick any. I mean, what was that one with Pocahontas? Are they going to put a white person in that place instead for a live action movie?
Yeah.
Are they going to put in an Asian or a black person? I mean, you know, you want it to kind of follow, and that's the insulting part, that you're trying to do something just to make somebody happy,
Right.
and you're not actually just following what it looked like, you know, for that role.
And that's the wrong thing to do. Whoever's
Yeah.
casting this, it's like they're thinking about just filling spots with people of color. I can understand that, but at least make sure that they're quality. You know, like you always hear who's the best actors out there. You know, Denzel Washington will always come up. And a lot of people will just say, well, he's the best black actor, or Morgan Freeman, or whatever. These two fucking guys, you know what kind of bullshit they had to do for years? Like soap operas and just, you know, being B actors and stuff. They had to do a lot of
Yeah.
shit. They earned their spot in front. Nowadays, it's like, oh, he's got a pretty face. Just throw him in there.
Yeah.
Right? And then it's like, oh,
Well,
but he's got to
George
be.
Clooney and fucking ER. Like, that
Yeah,
was this
even
ago,
him. Yeah. George
Yeah.
Clooney, good looking guy. Yeah, he gets main parts, but he also had to, you know, run the gamut of fucking bullshit for years.
paying
You know?
the dues, man.
Yeah, they're paying their dues. And nowadays they're just filling in spots just because of how about let's just get some quality people in there, like seasoned actors, ones that yeah. You know what I thought about a while back? You ever see American History X?
Yeah.
There was a black actor, and I've seen him quite a bit, and he is never disappointed in his parts. His name is Avery Brooks, I believe his name is. And I think he might have passed away. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. But he was fucking superb in that movie. He was Edward Norton. I thought his part was just overdone. It was an entertaining movie, but
He was a good actor, though.
yeah, he is, but I think he overdid that shit. It was like it was kind of eye rolling some of his performances. Another little douchebag that's in it. What's his name? Edward Furlong. He's another little douchebag that just like I'm glad he's gone.
Yeah.
But Avery Brooks, he did an awesome part in there. Another one is, and this sounds stupid, but I don't care. It's my opinion. I think Carl Weathers was a very underrated actor.
Apollo Creed?
Apollo
Yeah.
Creed, he played, you know, he did Action Jackson. They tried to make
Yeah,
him
yeah,
a superstar, but even though he was decent in it, that was just a stupid movie. He was just trying to make some money.
Wasn't he an athlete also?
Oh, yeah, he was an athlete.
Yeah.
But he was just, and I think Sylvester Stallone saw something in him. He was great as Apollo Creed, even in Predator.
Dude, just the Rocky movie. I mean, I know I brought it up before, but that is a fucking excellent movie. The underdog story.
Yeah.
And,
The first two,
Yeah.
first two are cinematic masterpieces
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned. And Carl Weathers had a lot to do
Mm-hmm.
with it, right? Even the small part he had in Predator, he was fucking superb. He was a believable person in that role, right? And I don't even think he had a lot of classical training, but there are just some people that have that. You can't force that, is what I'm saying. And nowadays they're like just trying to fill. You can't build a whole car with Bondo. God damn it! It's like sometimes you're just gonna you need to get a new fender or wheel well or whatever the fuck. Whatever they're doing in movies right now just feels so fake. And I'm gonna close with this because Martin Scorsese didn't do this, but Leo DiCaprio was in this movie, and I heard so much fucking hype about it, and I think they even won an Academy Award. This One Battle After Another, another title that I would fuck up if I didn't look it up a million times before I came over here. But I got to the 30-minute mark, and I fucking cut it off. It was so fucking bad. Like even the good actors like Leo and Sean Penn was in it. A few pretty faces I don't know. And then, you know, I think Benicio del Toro was in it too, but I don't think I even got to his part. But the acting was like, reminiscent of porn back in the day before they got to the sex parts. That's the
Oh,
way I saw it.
jeez.
I didn't like it. I'm like, what are these fucking people seeing? And then it got to me. I was like, you know what it is? It's being pushed. The narrative is being pushed by some elitists, and everybody around them that sucks ass are like, you're promoting this, you're promoting this, you're promoting this, and they're winning awards. And it just blows me the fuck away. So as I was getting fired up about all this, you know, getting preparation of this fucking podcast here, I thought about one thing, how hypocritical this shit is. It's diversity, equality, and inclusion, right? There's
Oh, yeah.
promotion of all that. I'm thinking about, what about all those fucking thousands of actors that never get a shot in Hollywood, right? Because these same motherfuckers are all, you know, you have people pulling the strings and you have these same friends all fucking playing parts. And then they're like, well, we're going to get some fresh faces, but we're pulling them out of here, here, and here. Why? Because they're connected. And it's really downgrading to, in my opinion, okay? You don't got to take my word for it, but this is my platform. So this is why I'm fired up about it, because I fucking love movies. I love writing. And I just see the downgrading of Hollywood, right? They still call it Hollywood.
Yeah.
But here's a comforting thought, and I'm going to enjoy when this happens. This is what's going to happen. For one, a lot of Hollywood is not Hollywood. They're not Americans. The people are coming from England and Australia and New England. There's a bunch of actors and actresses I don't know, and which is good, because like I said, I'm not paparazzi. I'm not these little fan-based fuck twats that, you know, read magazines and they follow up on who they're fucking and all that stuff, right? I want quality movies. That's all I want. The end product. I don't give a fuck what happens. I just want good movies, and then quit making it seem like this is good shit. It's gold painted shit is what it is, right? And the other thought is, okay, so that's real diversity, people coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got this AI factor,
Oh, yeah.
right? You motherfuckers are cooked, right? You cooked, because all these people have little fucking AI labs in their rooms, and their shit's getting better and better and better, and before you know it, you know, they're all going to be independent, nothing but independent movies, like the podcast. What the podcast did, I'm surprised radio's not dead yet because of podcasts, but there's going to be a lot more AI independent films, and I hope all these high on the fucking hog, you know, podium fucking people, you know, preaching their fucking politics and all that shit. I hope you guys all lose your fucking jobs, because I know there's thousands of actors out there who are busting their ass and have to do some really shit fucked up things, because they can't become actors. You guys are clogging the pipeline with your fucking bullshit and DEI. Get the fuck out of here with this.
Okay, so let me ask you. And you don't have to come up with 10, but I'll ask you top 10 underrated actors.
Okay, well, I just named two.
Right? Carl Weathers.
Yeah, Avery Brooks.
Okay.
I'm gonna think some of the B actors. Fucking, and I'm not good with names either, especially at this. Like,
Well,
there's,
just say what role they played or what movie or whatever.
okay. Let me think back. Okay, there was a guy. Do you remember Dazed and Confused?
Yeah.
I think his name's Rory McSomething, and he played the stoner dude, you know, in Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
But he also played in Black Mass as one of Whitey Bulger's, you know,
Yeah.
hitmen or whatever. But he was great in that. That was a shit movie, by the way.
Yeah.
And another poor casting. Like, they made Johnny Depp look like Leonardo DiCaprio. Should have just gave it to Leo, right? So that Rory guy was in that. He was great. And I'm going too on about this guy, but there's this movie called Hostels. Yeah, Hostels, and it has God, I'm so fucking bad with names. The English guy was Batman. Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Great fucking movie. Rory was in that. He played his like sergeant or something. That guy should have got a fucking Academy Award. That movie, if it didn't get any kind of award, should get an award. So that's another one. The guy, okay, one that kind of sticks out.
And again, you don't have to have 10.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I said, I'm horrible with names, and like I gotta look things up. But You Can't Handle the Truth movie. See, I can't even remember the
A Few
fucking
Good Men.
Few Good Men.
Mhm.
Thank you. Fuck, I'm getting old. But there was a guy in it who played Jack Nicholson's character, second in command.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Remember him?
yeah,
He was great in that, and
yeah,
I've seen him in quite a bit. And J.T. Walsh was his name.
yeah.
He passed away not too long after that movie, but he did quite a bit. But he just
Mm-hmm.
there's some people that are just, and I don't know. I could probably have a list next time.
Yeah, no, and I mean, I put you on the spot with
But
it,
but
but I
you
mean,
see
there's
what
a
I'm
few
talking
people
about? There are just
Steve Buscemi,
oh, he was
underrated.
great. Yeah, he was really good.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he got, because I liked his character in Sopranos, and he
Mhm.
got the main one in Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
I highly recommend that show. And Boardwalk Empire was probably the most perfect cast. They do a lot of that, kind of, where they just get nothing but good looking people,
Yeah,
right? It's not like that. Yeah, for the major parts, they got some fairly good looking people, and they made, but they had a lot of kind of, I don't know what you call it, side actors or whatever that were in that. It was just a perfect cast, and that's why I love that show so much, because the writing is fucking superb. A lot of good one liners that you really got to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those shows that if you watch it over and over, something else sticks out, and you just kind of either laugh or just, I can watch it anytime it's on. That's all.
or how many times do you like go back and rewatch something and you didn't realize what you missed?
Right.
Yeah,
Now that opposed to one movie we walked out,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But somehow wins a fucking award. It's my opinion. You guys could, follow the lead, whatever, and just like whatever you want. But it just, to me, it just seems like I see this pushing of a
Well,
narrative.
no, when it comes to awards, though, I mean, there's like other categories that never even get touched that you never hear about.
They
And
don't even televise it.
Yeah, no, it's like the day before they had awards for like all these other different things that you never hear about. And I think, I mean, at a certain point, they have to add, I mean, when you have special effects, I mean, the idea of some of these movies that are more popular and they're not all artsy and shit, and people aren't fucking like, oh yeah, so many of these, when it comes to the Academy Awards, especially, uh, some of the movies that win, and you're like, I've never even heard of this, and it's cool, it's fine. You don't have to hear about all of them. I mean, you're not fucking in tune with everything that comes out or whatever. But like, there are certain things that you have to like actually respect what was done to fucking get to that point to make it look the way it did or sound the way it did,
Oh,
or
absolutely.
the writing, the score, whatever it may be, pick apart. But yeah, a lot of the stuff seems to be left out.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's a budgeting issue, but it's like, you can take a little bit more time, to make sure it's a little bit more perfect, and then have some fucking advisors, like whoever's making the final decision, which, by the way, a lot of those people that don't make movies but make the decision, they need this fucking just back the fuck up. That's like Jerry Jones meddling with the fucking Cowboys coaching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, just fucking sit down, let these guys do their shit. I'm sure there's too many executives in Hollywood or the film industry where they're butting in. They're like, oh, you should probably do this and this and that. And it's probably just horrible, but they go along with it because they're the ones with the fucking money.
It's funny because you mentioned Jerry Jones, but like the original, I fucking got a phone call today. It was kind of funny because I was like, what the fuck? Who? This guy goes, hey, I answered my work phone, and he goes, hi, I said my name and whatever, did my little, thing for where I work. And he goes, hey, yeah, this is Al Davis. And I didn't want to chuckle over the phone, but when you talk about like just like getting too
Yeah,
deep
right.
into-
I'm not falling for
Yeah.
that one, pal.
I'm like, JP, is this you? Motherfucker, it sounds pretty good. But no, he said his name was Al. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Al Davises
Oh, yeah.
out there, but when you hear that, you're like, fuck, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. And, like getting too deep into the decision making when that's not your, area of expertise or whatever.
Yeah, it just kind of it sends shockwaves. You know what I mean? Some people just need to know their role, whether they're the ones that have the money or not. And
Yeah.
I think that's part of what's making this industry go downhill. So
Yeah.
fuck them. I mean, because at one time, all my stories were written in screenplay format, and I kind of found out, you know, fairly quickly I wasn't going to go anywhere with them. Right? It's
We
like you
ha-
got to know somebody.
and we haven't brought it up in a minute, and it was like the beginning of our, our podcast. JP does have a few books out there, Amazon. We can, what are they? Just tell them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have my first story was This Charlie Is Mine, a hard luck story. It's now in novel format. Actually, all of them are now. You can't get the screenplays anymore. I Was a Bright Blue Bird. I have Monsters Made by Others, which is a sequel to This Charlie Is Mine. And then I'm not really promoting my last one just yet because it's a bathroom reader, but I'll bring that one up later on only because I want to talk a little bit more about it. And then I did a short little novella called Gunnar Johnson 1945. It's like a very short story and it only comes in paperback and it's like this big. But yeah,
Those are your stories, and then you also had the what do you call it? The other one,
the reference book I was going to talk about, the mobster.
Yeah, the mobster one.
Yeah, that's when I'll bring that
Yeah,
one up
yeah.
on its own. But
No, but I mean it's there.
so I got shit out there, and originally they were all supposed to be screenplay format in hopes that maybe someday somebody would produce them. But I kind of knew it wasn't going to happen. I started to get like this disdain for the film industry, not because of that, but because it's like, and I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. I know for a fact I have at least a couple stories that would make for a good film, and they're just fucking pumping out bullshit, right? Like, throw some of those shitty actors my way and make a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Available on Amazon.
Yeah, they're all available on Amazon. But anyway, enough about the movie business. I got triggered by that one fucking stupid comment by some cunt. And
There it is.
there it is. And here we are. Hey, we made a podcast out of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but that's that's our normal. We talk about whatever and we feel whatever, and that's how it goes. And it's our routine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else you got going on? Anything good?
Dude, just fucking work is work, and just enjoying life. And we always talk about basically our lives and trying to make things better in any kind of way you can,
or at least make it seem like our life is better.
Well, no, I mean it's what you make of it, I guess, is what it really comes down to. And I think that's kind of the underlying message constantly of whatever we talk
That's
about.
the foundation of our podcast.
Yeah. No, and that people ask like, well, what do you guys talk about? Well, fuck everything. I mean, it's not scripted. It's not fucking. It's just real, I guess. And that's the draw to it for the people that have been with us.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of funny too, because it's kind of getting out there a little bit more. It's a little bit, I don't know, when people are outside of our group anyway, Ace. I had people calling me Ace now and stuff, and it's I mean it's kind of a cool feeling or whatever. It was brought to my attention, going to my kids' event, a few weeks back or whatever, and having someone who listens show up. I mean, that was kind of a, I didn't put a whole lot of thought behind it, but I'm like, well, hey man, we got people that actually enjoy what we're doing, and they're showing up weekly to hear what we have to say, and on top of that, showing up to my kids' event where I'm like, hey, I'm going to be over here, and then we had the picture up and all that stuff, and to have somebody be there and stuff, and it's like, hey, I like your podcast, and that whole thing. I mean, it's kind of a weird feeling because it's happening.
Yeah, it's cool. That's all we want to do. We want to network. We want to make new friends, and then make this bigger, not just for us, but everybody else. Because that's why we're always promoting guests, and it doesn't always fall the way we want it. But it's like we're gonna keep inviting. But you know what? We want you guys to want to be on. We're not gonna ask you anymore, right?
Yeah.
You guys want to come on, say something. We'll make it happen. But you got to make the date. You got to make sure you're here. because it's a whole production, just changing the fucking background.
Yeah, it is a little bit of work, but I mean, we can make it happen. And
Yeah, we want you here. I don't want
yeah,
that to
yeah,
discourage you, but if you say you want to come on, let us know when, and then let's make it happen. It's not like we're obviously if you're in the greater Fresno area,
hmm
well, I mean, we'll accommodate the best we can, but it's not like he's in another country, you know what I
yeah.
mean? So, and I'm saying that
India.
because I'm saying that because this is his home that we're podcasting from, and it's not always going to be the case. Sometimes, like he said, we've already went out to let these, but that was audio.
Yeah.
So we're going to have some future shows where it's not going to be here, but we want to make it accommodating to people that actually want to be here. So
Well, and it's kind of funny too because the word is spreading, dude, and it's you guys are getting it out there, and I'll tell you, I didn't tell you the story, but I was at work, and so I'm sitting at my desk, and one of my coworkers, comes around the corner, and I don't talk too much about work, but they come around the corner. Oh, hey, what's going on? And yeah, I told so and so, as a retired person who listens to podcasts, and you can kind of figure out the age, retired, So they were like, all right, I know they listen to podcasts, and I heard other people talking that you do a podcast. Do you have something, And I have so I have like this little thing where you like prop your phone up or whatever. So I have one at my desk because I'll after we record, I'm always watching our podcast after the fact, just like what can we do better. And I
Right.
mentioned this before. And so sure enough, I had one of the coasters propped up on that little deal where I put my phone. And hey, where do you where can we find this? So I just grabbed the coaster, I handed it over to this person, and I go, here you go. Yeah, let them know. Hey, thanks for sharing. And people are asking about it, and people are talking about it, and it's everybody who is doing just that is what makes this happen.
cool things, man.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
cool.
I didn't tell you. I wanted to tell you here because of that, because I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. People are enjoying it.
So I took a little initiative this week, this weekend, this
Uh-huh.
past weekend, for Sebastian's birthday party. I grabbed some stickers
Yeah.
and I put them on a few unsuspecting um, QR code holders, sticker
Oh
holders.
yeah, yeah.
So my mother-in-law Louise, she's got one on her back window. Mario, I put one in the back of his window, and then one of Trinity's best friends. She came by to drop off the beans and rice for the party, and
Hey,
while she was in there bullshitting,
thanks for supporting us, even though you didn't
yeah,
know.
unintentionally.
Yeah.
And I slapped a sticker on hers too. And then I got busy. I was gonna put them on
Yeah, yeah.
everybody's fucking. Even some of Zaire's family came. I didn't even know I was gonna put fucking
I was
stickers
like,
on their shit.
they were visiting the neighbor. They accidentally got one.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
good. Yeah.
real quick, by the way. So I was talking with Bob. We talked about. He's like, "Hey, when am I gonna get my what you call it?" He wants his fucking mug because Anthony got one. He didn't get one. He's a frequent guest and commenter and listener.
To be fair, he's never asked for one.
No, I think that was his way of saying
Okay.
asking for.
All right. All right. All right. You get a,
But
you get a pass. Sorry, Bob.
You'll get one. Just wait your fucking turn. But anyway, so we're talking, and so I was kind of perturbed with him. I was just giving him shit. But I was asking about the barbecue situation. Him and Mario were on a group text, and I go, because I'm out of the loop. Everybody's in this group fucking thing, a family group thing, and I'm not in it. So I'm just trying to get things prepared for the party, and I'm asking these two assholes. All right, what are we doing with the barbecue thing? Because
Well, they told me that they were gonna. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. I believe
I'm in
it. I believe it. So I'm like, okay, who's doing the barbecue? Because all I'm making is fucking picadillo, and I fucking did the yard work. I did all my shit before, right? So I did my preparations, but I want to, convenience them with making sure I have everything they need. And so Bob gets back. Well, you have to talk about Mario with, calls him Junior, about the specifics of the barbecue. He's like, I'm going to the movies at 1. Party starts at 2. I'm like, the fuck you? What's so important you're gonna watch that you're gonna miss my grandson's first birthday?
Mhm.
And then Mario jumps in and goes, he's going to see Mortal Kombat or some shit. I'm like, fucking really? I'm fucking rolling my eyes. So it wasn't that big of a deal because, for one, by the time they got there, like other people were showing up because they went. Him and Laura and little Bob went to go see Mortal Kombat. I'm like, okay, that's his thing. Who gives a shit?
Well,
So
his,
they
name
ended
is, his name is Little Sorry Bob.
little sorry about
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
So they came to the party. They really didn't miss a hell of a lot, and they left right before the main event at the UFC that we were watching outside. So it was eventful. He was there, but we had this discussion, and like, cause I don't understand like the whole appeal of Mortal Kombat or the movies that he watches that he likes. He goes, all right, I'll tell you what. Because there was this one was a sequel apparently to this Mortal Kombat from a few years ago. He said, "I'll tell you what, you watch that first Mortal Kombat, and I'll watch whatever movie you tell." Because I'm always giving movie recommendations, and they never watch it because this fucking dork don't know shit about good entertainment.
So it's Mortal Kombat
Sorry.
2 Electric Boogaloo. You got to check it out. It's really good.
Well, I remember they had that.
Yeah.
They had that Mortal Kombat. Was it 80s or 90s?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was fucking horrible. I'm like, okay, this can't be good. So they made another one. So they made one. I don't know, 2020 or 2021
Yeah.
or something like that. So I watched it. I did my due diligence or whatever you want to call it. I did my part. I looked it up. I rented the motherfucker for $3.99 for 48 hours.
48 hours.
And I watched it, and yeah, it was pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
It was fucking. I can't even imagine people watching this and then, oh, I can't wait for the sequel. I mean, if I had gone to the movies, I would have walked out, right? But I wanted to make sure I had like, I wanted to see what this guy was seeing. Now, given it did have some few little moments, I was like, oh, that was kind of cool.
Mhm.
Or like, oh, that was a funny one-liner. But overall, it was a fucking shit fest. It sucked so fucking hard. And I remember texting, I was like, okay, I'm watching this movie, la la. And then at the end, I was like, this is fucking horrible, or something like that. And then Bob just sends back congrats or whatever. So he knows I watched it. Whether he'll ever see the movie that I recommended, which was JFK, which is one of my absolute favorites. It's like star-studded. Like I talked to Mario was there in this discussion. Mario was like, "Yeah, that's a great fucking movie." It's
Yeah.
like, we got a bunch of known actors in it, you know. Another one I could put on that list, Jack Lemmon.
Mhm.
You know, he was a known entertainer for a long time, but
Yeah.
he was great in that movie, and he played a small part. Kevin Bacon. Kevin
Jack
Bacon
Lemmon.
plays in everything.
Grumpy Old Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. From Rocky, Burgess Meredith.
Oh yeah, he was good.
He was the original Penguin.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
right.
Batman.
Yeah. There's, I mean, so JFK had everybody in it: Tommy Lee Jones, Kevin Costner.
I don't mean to cut you off. Do you want to take a quick break?
If you'd like.
I am bursting at the seams.
All right, station identification, guys. We'll come back and we'll do our closing.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
And we are back. We are back. Speaking of, I think I am gonna get me on the way home. I'm gonna get me a 3-pack, and I'm gonna watch me some Hangover.
No, you need to watch fucking Mortal Kombat 2.
I don't think so. Not until Bob sees JFK.
And so, like, right now, we had a little, real quick break. I was bursting at the seams. I was like, man, I got to take a leak.
I heard it. It was like fucking
Dude.
Niagara Falls in there.
I was like, nerds. Like ogre.
Yeah.
And then JP comes over. It's not a fucking urinal. Let me just remind you.
Can you pee on my balls?
I was like, I'm like, bro, you're in here trying to pee next to me, talking. You wanted to have a fucking conversation. You know how I feel about this. I went on at least 10 minutes about how fucking don't pee next to me and have a conversation.
Real inappropriate.
Yeah.
Well, that's me.
Well, the only reason it bothered me, and I'm going to tell you right now, is because we didn't hit record. I was like, you say that shit for the podcast, dude. And so, yeah, because that's when the best stuff comes out. It's like, hey,
Should have
man.
kept your microphone with you.
Yeah, no, we should be mic'd up all the time. But anyway, yeah, no, it was really awkward for a minute. But then after I was getting closer to, like, you know, being done peeing, you know, JP said, hey, love you, buddy. I was like, yeah, man, right back at you. And it got weird. But
Hey, but you know, my hands still have that, still smells like new piss.
yeah, new piss smell. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
shit.
It comes with all Kias, by the way. Check it out.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. My wife had she has this like furniture fucking, what do you call it? It's like a vacuum, but it's like a wet vacuum. So she
Like an
uses
upholstery cleaner.
yeah, like she
Yeah.
uses it to clean our couch when our
Yeah.
fucking idiot dog pisses on it. Um, which he's outside all the fucking time now because he's a stupid asshole. But she cleaned my car for me last week, and she was like, she came in, and she was like, "Dang, this water was like really orange. Like something in the back seat was orange." And I'm like, "Fucking really? You can't see it's black, right? It's black upholstery.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, and it's kind of like foamy kind of material. It's not leather." But at some point, you know, being an Uber driver, you know, some motherfucker spilled their orange drink.
No, it wasn't that. It was those Asian people you're driving.
Oh, it could have been,
Yeah.
huh?
I remember they left a fucking mess
Yeah.
in the back
No,
of your car.
it was him though.
Yeah.
It was he had ate a fucking cookie or a muffin with the
Yeah.
Starbucks, and he left that motherfucker all over the place. But yeah, I'm grateful, babe. Thank you for cleaning it. But anyway, she cleaned hers. She treats her fucking car like a fucking trash can, man. Every time I go have it serviced, I'll also fill it up and I'll have it cleaned. And it's like, I got to do cleaning before I take it to get cleaned. It's like, fucking really? But anyway, she did hers. And I think it was all black and shit. Like, because she lets Adriana and Mike borrow it on the weekends. And, you know, those between them and Lucy, they're probably fucking spilling all sorts of shit on that fucking car.
It's like you recycle all the shit in there to pay for the oil change.
Yeah, exactly. And I told my wife too. Like, look, I mean, I don't want anybody to get offended here, but I'm not taking your car to get serviced on Friday. I'm gonna wait till Monday because I know Mike and Dran are gonna use it. I'm not gonna go fill that bitch up, get it serviced and clean, just for those motherfuckers troll around town and get it all fucking dirty. I'd rather my wife get it dirty, which it already is.
Mm-hmm.
But at least she, she compensates with the whole cleaning thing. It cracked me up. But yeah, my shit was all orange in the back, and I was like, I can't fucking tell you what that is, but everything smelled good. Instead of buying that cleaner, she uses Tide Pods. She puts Tide Pods in the water,
Oh,
and
okay.
it dissolves. And it was a pleasant smell. At first, it was a little overwhelming, but you open the windows, drive down the road, and it smells clean. It's
Yeah.
pretty
oh,
cool.
Yeah.
So thanks, babe. Just giving you a special shout out for cleaning my car for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right
You,
on.
you have any shout outs?
Well, no, she didn't clean my truck, so, but, you know, anyway. I mean, I'll bring it by. Yeah,
She'll
don't
probably
mind.
charge you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, jeez. I mean, she can have a free mug.
Oh, okay. When she made.
One she made, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But anywho,
But it's still free.
yeah. No, we'll sign it for her.
Yeah. And, oh, fucking brought down the value.
Anyway,
Well, I mean, we took a break. I feel like we should say more, but man.
I mean, we can. I just got nothing else.
Yeah, no.
I've been fucking talking about fuck Hollywood for like 2 hours, it seems.
It was only hour 59.
Hmm,
I mean,
okay.
come on, you're being hard on yourself.
Well, whatever. Yeah, I feel how I feel,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, hopefully some of you are like, you know, awakened, like the real woke movement, to realize the last few years has just been fucking bullshit and you guys suck it up.
Did you ever watch those documentaries? Have you
No, thank you for reminding
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Because I had remembered the other day, I was like, I gotta remember to watch those documentary Ace
Mm-hmm.
was talking about, and I totally forgot. So yeah, I won't watch Hangover. I'll watch your
Yeah.
stupid fucking documentary.
Yeah,
No,
they're
I'll
really
at least,
dumb.
I'll at least watch it before.
Okay, I'm gonna set it up right now. The special effects are not good. Yeah,
Special effects on documentaries.
on a Mormon documentary
Yeah.
is horrible. So if you're looking for that, you know, and they're like, finish him, it's not gonna fucking happen, bro. So just so that way you kind of you fucking set that bar really low.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're looking into like one dude marrying a bunch of people,
Well,
you're gonna be happy.
But see, that's the division between me and Bob. I'm not saying that's all he liked, because when I did recommend JFK, he did say he watched the JFK documentaries. Okay, so at least we know Bob likes documentaries. He goes, it was pretty interesting. I'm like, you're gonna love this fucking movie.
Yeah.
It'll blow your fucking mind. And Mario, you know, he concurred. And so Bobby and Laura aren't all, well, I don't know about Laura, but he's not all BET and fucking Fast and Furious and fucking Mortal Kombat fucking shit. He actually watched quality shit too.
Well, but Bob does live his life a quarter mile at a time.
But he's obviously robbing himself of quality entertainment, and I just want to, being that bigger brother, just to say, check this out, man, you'll like it.
But that's the thing. Quality is whatever it is to you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because we just went on about that.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's
To each his own.
yeah,
We'll just leave it
yeah,
at that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna recommend, certain movies to people.
But that's a good thing because there's a lot of stuff. Okay, so I'll bring it to this. I worked security in my early, mid teens. I wasn't even old enough. I brought this up in the earlier podcast.
Fuck me. Oh, it slowed down. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, that was actually really cool.
I know that was fucking
That was
intense.
no, because we needed like at least one dramatic moment in the podcast, and you made it.
It stopped right in the last
And
minute.
so, like, there's a lot of things that I got to see working this job that I probably would have never gone to, that I would have never actually tried, that, and then when you get to watch it or whatever, and that's the thing, is you're just trying to open up somebody's eyes to something that normally that's not their go-to when it comes to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you continue to do that, and I think that's part of what we're doing here,
Mm-hmm.
is that at the end of it, you're like, well, fuck, I really like that, or this was a turd. I mean, it's one of the two, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you either really enjoyed it or you didn't at all, and you're like, this is time out of my life that I'll never get back.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and that's kind of the cool thing when it came to that I got to see certain concerts or certain. I mean, I've been to fucking like operas that I would never in my entire life fucking be like, I'm gonna pay to go. I need to be up in the front, and I need to do this, and I showed up to all these different events that I had to be at, and especially in the supervisor part of it where I was doing my part working, I was able to go and actually watch some of this stuff, and dude, it was I think that was probably the best thing ever, because I would never have tried certain things without people or in this case work putting me there.
Yeah, and so it's the whole thing. You need to experience things that you normally wouldn't. It broadens your horizon,
Yeah.
right? And you're opened up to either a like or a dislike
Yeah.
to different avenues, but at least they are new avenues nonetheless, right? Don't keep yourself so fucking sheltered. Like, I don't like my dad. Another dad story.
Yeah.
Like his fucking famous. Oh, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck. You know how tired I was hearing that.
That's an old dog new trick situation.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, do you have any idea how much you're sheltering yourself from enjoying life? And then people like that, they just grow angry and just bitter, and it's like they fucking
try to fight Indian people on the
fight
road.
fight Indian people on the road or people at the urinals. It's just
Yeah.
you gotta let yourself go enough to learn something new. That's all I'm saying. Everybody has gripes. Those are relevant. Those are relevant. You were due.
Yeah.
To get pissed off over something like that. It's like, but there's just so much stuff out there that people are afraid to learn. Like, it's just afraid to try something new is probably the most debilitating thing you could do.
But people are normally afraid of change, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because it's all about the being comfortable.
Yeah. It's all unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in your element,
Mhm.
and you're comfortable, and, any little change to that is just
Scary.
it could be a little nerve-wracking
Mhm.
too, so I can understand that.
Yeah.
But it's like not watching a movie you wouldn't normally see. It's like different, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or I always thought, there's certain people that just listen to a certain type of music, and I always thought, I think a true music lover should be able to appreciate all types of music.
Yeah.
That's what I've always felt. And I fucking listen to music where my fucking wife will throw up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she'll be like, "The fuck is this?" There's certain things that I like, and not everybody's gonna like it.
I got a text from you one time, and they're a German band.
Oh yeah, And
know,
you've heard about
yeah,
them,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they've been around forever. And
They've
I
been
had,
around for
that was a good thing about scrolling, TikTok or YouTube, where you come across something, you're like, oh, that's fucking cool. What were they called again?
Rammstein.
Rammstein. I was like,
Yeah.
these guys are fucking
Yeah,
badass.
yeah,
And
they
he's
are.
like, dude, that's old. I just heard them when they first came out. I'm like, fuck me, right?
Well, they were like on the like family values tour.
Really?
Yeah, they were. Back with Limp Bizkit and all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they were doing those tours with them, and they've been around for a minute. But yeah, they like even though you don't understand the lyrics, because they do some English stuff, but for the
Yeah.
most part, it's all in German. But I mean, if you appreciate music, I mean, you can hear
Yeah, I'm
quality
fine.
of it,
I'm
yeah.
fine with that. Like, I'll listen. I'm not totally versed in Spanish. I understand one out of every few words or whatever, and I could probably put together a conversation. But don't ask me to have a conversation. But I have no problem listening to music that's in Spanish or Portuguese, as long as it's good music.
Yeah, let these dude, man. This dude's like, let me get a numero dos, and they bring him a fucking menudo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it's everything he wanted in there. A beer.
And then I'm always, dame tu lengua. I'm always asking for lengua, and they
Yeah.
fucking have it half the time. That's like an inside joke between me and the people at Letty's. But anyway, enough about that. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. Don't shelter yourself. Like, I can't tell you how long I've been trying to get fucking dumbass Mario to watch Boardwalk Empire. I finally got him to, and here's his fucking problem. Fuck you, Mario. You know this is true. I've tried to get him to watch Sopranos forever. He's like, no, 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 no. But as soon as his wife says, we're watching Sopranos, then he fucking watched it.
It's when your dad told him.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Hey.
anybody other than JP recommends it, I'll watch it.
I was gonna even try to do the one. Hey, yeah.
But yeah, it's like I'm trying to get Mario to watch Boardwalk Empire, and so Bob and Laura incidentally started watching it, and Laura liked it, and she was watching up to a point, but they wanted to watch together.
They're like,
and
you ever watch Boardwalk Emperor? So you're like, no, motherfucker, Empire.
So Bob to ask Laura, don't watch it without me, right? Well, then he fucking fizzles out and he like loses interest and goes upon, doing whatever fucking stupid shit he does. Anyway, they didn't continue to watch it. So, but at least they started it, right? But it's like, I'm trying to get, like, I want to fucking tie that stupid motherfucker up and hold his face to the TV. Watch this show, you'll
just
fucking
hold
like
them
it.
back, yeah.
But not just that, but he like refuses to watch Game of Thrones.
Really?
The fuck is your problem? And I think he's got a fear of the English accent, I think.
Oh man.
He's afraid of not being able to understand. It's not like Peaky Blinders, where like you can only understand half the motherfuckers on the show. But Game of Thrones is like a proper English.
Would you say Mario's a cunt?
He is.
Okay.
He is. At least he is to me until he watches that show. And Bob's a cunt to me until he watches JFK, because I fucking endured 2 hours of a horrible fucking movie. Mortal Kombat. The fuck? What am I, 10? The fuck am I wasting $4 on that stupid shit?
Speaking of, they're making a new He-Man movie.
I saw the trailers for that, and I laughed. Bob will probably go see it.
He's like, this thing's gonna win all awards,
Yeah.
like one after the other. Like if they don't, I don't know who the fucking Academy is, but they need to be fired.
They're probably all black, Jewish, and gay.
I
Dum.
don't know if it's this one. Wow, got it. Yeah, right on. Honestly, when I watch these awards, well, I haven't watched them. I don't watch them anymore.
I
because-
stopped a few
yeah,
years
yeah.
back because they were so cheesy and cringy.
But they I think they're leaving out too many different categories.
Absolutely.
And just like music, where it's like you go, okay, music awards, but it's only a certain type of music, and there's no appreciation for anything else.
Okay, so real quick, because it's one battle after another got film of the year or whatever the fuck it got, right? Shit movie. There was a lot of complaints, and ironically, there were black people complaining that there was Sinners was in the running, and I guess it's a horror movie.
Okay.
And it lost out, but it was nominated, which is pretty fucking cool. So I got to watch Sinners, okay, for twofold. One, I got to find out if it's any good, right? I'm expecting it to suck like everything else that's come out. But just because it lost to that other movie, it's either going to be real shit or because my opinion is shit, it's really good. So I'm going to find out. I'm going to definitely watch that fucking movie and then I'll have a fucking full page report when we come back for episode 41.
So July 1st, that's our anniversary episode. We're recording that day.
Woo-wee. What are we going to do?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean,
Just play it by ear?
no. Well, like every other episode, we're gonna drink and talk shit about everything.
Yeah, I'll probably piss him on, throw out some racial slurs,
and
probably piss my wife off.
We do have some stuff coming up for the anniversary. I know I sent you the a logo we can use for the beginning.
Oh yeah, for next season.
For the anniversary episode. Yeah, because
That's
originally we were talking about, what do you call it? The year 1 and 2 from the actual calendar year. But
Right.
as far as us going on,
So this right here is going to go obsolete. So get your merch
there you go.
because he sent over that logo is pretty badass. I liked it.
Thanks.
I stamp approval on that one.
Yeah, no. I mean, well, this is our thing. We got to agree.
Yeah, and we just got to keep progressing and throw different shit out there.
Well, yeah, it's always changing.
Yeah.
I mean, from audio to video to audio again when it fucking stopped recording.
Yeah, maybe we'll go fucking streaming.
Yeah.
Fucking Netflix, huh?
Well, we have a piece of equipment here that's going to be up and running here pretty soon, which is going to make life easier. The green screen, I don't have to add pictures after the fact. We'll be able to live stream with that equipment and actually put our intro and outro just by the touch of a button.
Cool.
And there's a lot of stuff that thing opens up. I just been, again, baby stepping everything, making sure that we have everything right to be able to, just fucking hit the road running.
Right. Yeah, that's good news, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, we never know, like, from one episode to the next what the fuck we're going to talk about, but, a lot happens in 6 to 7 days, let alone fucking 9 to 11.
Yeah.
Like that one week.
Mm-hmm.
But
longest week ever.
But yeah, we're always looking for recommendations too. Okay, understand we're not experts on shit. Everything we talk about is usually our own opinion, and you guys can differ from it. But we want to hear your take on shit. You hear something, comment, say, hey, no, dumbass, that's not what it is. But correct us. Who cares? Sometimes like I come on here and I correct myself, right? So we invite you guys, our friends.
Drunk on soda.
Yeah. Oh, she is. She's way too much soda. I worry about she worries about me fucking being diabetic and shit, but she sucks down so much fucking sugar, it's not even funny. So I worry about her too, because she's my babe.
It's funny because you mentioned sugar, and it's
Sugar.
It always kind of, because I see it sometimes, and I'm not gonna mention where or when or why or whatever, but like, there's people that are like, oh, I do this and I do that and working out and whatever, but you don't never see any fucking results. And if you're offended by it, it's probably because you're guilty of it.
Yeah, my Mediterranean diet, I'm fucking gaining weight.
And so like,
it's the beer.
It's like, oh yeah, I do yoga and fuck, you're such a douche. Like, just fucking eat right and fucking, work out a little bit or whatever, walk something or do something, right? And so it's been that whole thing where like people think that if I add a Diet Coke, it's going to offset all the shit I did all fucking day.
Yeah.
Like, just drink a regular soda at this fucking point. You've been snacking all day.
Mm-hmm.
So just drink a fucking soda and just like be okay with it and be okay with yourself. But you sound even more dumb when you're like, oh, well, I go to the gym. I'm like, what? For the fucking smoothies? Like, what are you doing there? Because you're not losing any fucking weight. But that's just the thing. It's like you make yourself sound like such a fucking douche when you do stuff like that, because it's like you're not changing anything. And like, who are you telling? Are you telling me to fucking make yourself feel better because you look stupid in my
Yeah.
eyes?
You know, my wife, she always comments about certain people. Comes out on her snap where
Mm.
they're only posting pictures when, you know, they're at the gym
Yeah.
or they're eating something healthy. And these are the same people that are so into themselves that
Yeah.
they're getting work done to cheat, or they're
Mhm.
taking Ozempic or whatever the fucking pills are. And then they're not posting themselves and they're fucking eating nasty, like bad
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
You're there like a fucking idiot with a trying to eat coffee with a fork. Who does that? Fucking stupid.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's like a filter.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody does that.
But my wife, like, she's got a body of a like a runner, long distance runner. Like, if she wanted to, she can probably win marathon. She got really long legs and she's got long feet, right? She's got like no arch. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's different from mine because I got like fucking water buffalo hooves where they're fucking wide. I got a high arch, high instep, and even though I should probably wear a 10.5, I wear a 12. Otherwise, I'm getting triple E's. You know what I mean? So my feet are all fucked up. They're like not right, but she's got like she could be a runner. And I've seen her in action. She's fucking fast. She got big old fucking natural hamstrings,
Mhm.
but she is the least like athletic. Or not, that's probably poor choice of words. She doesn't choose to be. You know what I mean? Like she goes, she's fast at work, you know, she's real active and she could probably play sports, but she doesn't apply herself. She'll come home and she'll sit on TikTok for hours and snack on fucking whatever. You know, she's got a sweet tooth.
And go to the bar and leave her kids.
Yeah, she's not that bad, but she's bad for herself, you know. But I can't really, you know, say that's worse than me because like I'll sit on my ass all day doing Uber and I'll come home, sit on my ass all day and drink. You know what I mean? So we all got our fucking problems, but at least she has potential. Like she could probably like very quickly, if she wanted to, turn herself into a marathon or a long distance runner. Whereas I can't do shit.
I think I would be like fucking 500 pounds, but I cannot fucking sit still, dude. I'm one of those people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, to relax, just sit down and watch something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll push play. Oh, hey, I gotta go scrape the fucking aquarium.
I've been doing that a lot since
Yeah.
I moved into this house.
Yeah, yeah,
So-
no, it's constant with me. Like I do not sit still.
Because you have that guilt of production is what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, no,
It's like you're like, there's something more productive I could be doing with
I
my
have
life
to
right
do
now.
something. I have
Yeah.
to fucking do something every single day. Like I do not relax. And that's bringing back to the Pismo trip was the like, well, I don't have to do anything. And it was just like, I'd fall asleep. Well, hey, we're gonna play football on your fucking patio, and you know, but it was that fucking like, oh, I have nothing. This is really weird. Sorry, Bob. But yeah, no, that's how I'm wired. Like I'm constantly fucking doing. Even my dog's like, hey, can you calm down?
Fuck, that's bad.
Zoe, yeah, you see how she is.
Fuck, I want to choke her ass out. It's like, fucking go to sleep already.
Yeah, no, and she's like, calm down. You need to calm down. But anyway,
Yeah.
we good? Because I'm
Yeah.
out of beer,
Yeah, and we're rambling.
like usual. Yeah, to be fair, you know.
But anyway, it's been a great show. I feel better, like just venting over stupid Hollywood.
And that's why we do this.
Yeah.
This is the venting part of it,
Yeah.
because you don't take time to do that.
Yeah. I used to on Facebook. I do these long Facebook posts.
Yeah.
Now I'm completely irrelevant on social media. So
Fuck you, Mark Rendon.
like
That's all it
nobody
was.
reads my shit. Like nobody, they see a long post, they're like, keep scrolling. So it's like,
I read it.
no,
I get the Cliff's notes of this dude's fucking
reads like
yeah.
every third line.
Yeah, yeah, and it's
But
like
I used to do that a lot. I'm a writer. I love to write. I love to fucking speak my mind. And over the years, it's like, well, who am I preaching to here? Nobody fucking cares. So now it's podcast time. I get
But-
the blab.
that's the thing is like who are we, fucking preaching to? Who cares? And apparently people do.
Or do they? dun, dun, dun. Oh, we need to get
Dun
that one.
dun. Yeah.
We need to
don't-
get
we
that
don't
one
have
for
it, yeah.
sure. All right, guys. Closing shop. My name is JP Vargas. This is the Ace
Wait,
and
no, but
I
my
podcast.
name-
Oh, my name is JP Vargas. This is
My name is Jeff
Schmanuel
Schmanuel.
Ace and I